Comedy. Comedies are the cinematic equivalent of a warm embrace, inviting us to let go of our inhibitions and surrender to the power of laughter. Whether it's the slapstick antics of Groundhog Day, the raunchy charm of Bridesmaids, or the quirky, offbeat humor of The Big Lebowski, these films have the uncanny ability to lift our spirits and transport us to a realm where the only rule is to find the humor in the chaos of life. Laughter, the universal language, transcends cultural boundaries and connects us as a shared human experience. Drama. In the realm of drama, the screen becomes a mirror, reflecting the complexities and nuances of the human experience. These films delve into the emotional journeys of relatable characters, inviting us to empathize, to feel, and to ponder the profound questions that shape our lives. From the harrowing tale of redemption in The Shawshank Redemption, to the intimate exploration of identity in Moonlight, and the poignant examination of relationships in Marriage Story, these cinematic masterpieces captivate us with their raw authenticity and their ability to touch the very core of our being. Fantasy. Fantasy films transport us to realms of pure enchantment, where the boundaries between dreams and waking life blur. From the sweeping epic of The Lord of the Rings to the whimsical wonder of Harry Potter and the dark, haunting beauty of Pan's Labyrinth, these cinematic tales weave intricate tapestries of myth, legend, and the boundless imagination. They invite us to suspend our disbelief and immerse ourselves in realms where the extraordinary is the norm, where the power of the human spirit is tested against the forces of the unknown. Horror. Horror films are the cinematic embodiment of our deepest fears, challenging us to confront the darkness that resides within the human psyche. Whether it's the chilling possession of The Exorcist, the haunting nightmares of A Nightmare on Elm Street, or the unsettling social commentary of Get Out, these films push the boundaries of our comfort zones, leaving us both terrified and transfixed. They tap into our primal instincts, reminding us that the most terrifying monsters often reside within our own minds. Science fiction. Science fiction films transport us to realms of boundless imagination, where the wonders of technology, the mysteries of the cosmos, and the complexities of the human condition converge. From the epic space opera of Star Wars to the dystopian visions of Blade Runner and the thought-provoking narratives of Arrival, these films challenge us to expand our horizons, to question our assumptions, and to ponder the implications of our scientific and technological advancements. Romance. In the realm of romance, the screen becomes a canvas for the timeless dance of the heart. These films captivate us with their exploration of the complexities and nuances of human connection, from the classic elegance of Casablanca to the modern charm of When Harry Met Sally, and the opulent grandeur of Crazy Rich Asians. They remind us that love, in all its forms, is the universal language that transcends time and space, connecting us to the deepest parts of our own emotional experiences. These cinematic love stories invite us to surrender to the whirlwind of emotions, to feel the butterflies of first love, the ache of heartbreak, and the exhilaration of finding that one person who completes us. Documentary. In a world where truth can be stranger than fiction, documentary films offer a window into the extraordinary within the ordinary. From the breathtaking journey of March of the Penguins to the gripping suspense of Man on Wire and the awe-inspiring wonder of Planet Earth, these cinematic works of non-fiction captivate us with their ability to illuminate the hidden complexities of our world. They invite us to step outside the confines of our perspectives and immerse ourselves in the lived experiences of others, to bear witness to the triumphs and struggles that shape the human condition. Through the lens of the documentary, we are challenged to confront our assumptions, expand our understanding, and find inspiration in the remarkable stories that unfold all around us. Animation. In the realm of animation, the boundaries between reality and fantasy dissolve, and the power of the imagination takes center stage. From the heartwarming adventures of Toy Story to the poignant introspection of Persepolis, these cinematic masterpieces captivate us with their ability to transport us to worlds of pure enchantment. Through the artistry of hand-drawn frames, stop-motion, and computer-generated imagery, animators weave tales that speak to the universal truths of the human experience, transcending the limitations of live action and inviting us to embrace the boundless possibilities of the animated form. These films remind us that the power of storytelling knows no bounds, and that the most profound insights can be found in the most fantastical of realms. Musical. In the world of musicals, the screen becomes a stage where the characters burst into song and dance, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. From the timeless elegance of Singin' in the Rain To the soaring melodies of The Sound of Music and the bittersweet romance of La La Land, these cinematic experiences captivate us with their ability to blend the visual and the oral, creating a symphony of emotions that resonates deep within our souls. They remind us that the language of the heart is not confined to words, but can be expressed through the universal language of music and movement. These films invite us to let go of our inhibitions, tap into the rhythm that pulses through our veins, and lose ourselves in the magic of the moment, where the boundaries between performer and audience blur, and we become one with the story unfolding before us. Western. In the vast expanse of the American West, the screen becomes a canvas for the exploration of the human spirit, where the rugged individualism of the frontier collides with the complexities of morality and the struggle for survival. From the iconic standoff of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, to the gritty redemption of Unforgiven and the heroic camaraderie of The Magnificent Seven, these Western films captivate us with their ability to capture the essence of the American experience. They invite us to venture into the untamed wilderness, to witness the clash of civilizations, and to ponder the timeless questions of justice, honor, and the price of progress. In the world of the Western, the landscape becomes a character in its own right, a vast and unforgiving expanse that tests the mettle of the protagonists and reflects the very soul of the nation. Mystery. In the realm of mystery, the screen becomes a puzzle, inviting us to piece together the clues and uncover the truth that lies beneath the surface. From the neo-noir complexities of Chinatown to the clever twists and turns of Knives Out and the psychological depth of Gone Girl, these films captivate us with their ability to keep us guessing, to challenge our assumptions, and reveal the hidden layers of the human experience. They invite us to step into the shoes of the investigator, to sift through the evidence, and to unravel the tangled web of deception and motive that lies at the heart of the mystery. In the world of the mystery film, the truth is never as simple as it seems, and the journey to uncover it is as thrilling as it is enlightening. Thriller. In the realm of the thriller, the screen becomes a tightrope where the tension builds with each passing moment and the stakes grow ever higher. From the chilling psychological horror of Psycho to the edge-of-your-seat intensity of The Silence of the Lambs, and the mind-bending complexities of Inception, these films captivate us with their ability to keep us on the edge of our seats, our hearts racing and our minds racing to keep up with the twists and turns that unfold before us. They invite us to confront our deepest fears, question the nature of reality, and explore the darkest corners of the human psyche. In the world of the thriller, the line between hero and villain blurs, and the only certainty is the relentless pursuit of the truth no matter the cost. Psychological thriller. In the realm of the psychological thriller, the true enemy lies not in the shadows but within the recesses of the human psyche. Films like Silence of the Lambs and Black Swan captivate us with their ability to peel back the layers of the mind, exposing the fragility of the self and the terrifying power of the subconscious. These cinematic masterpieces challenge us to question the nature of sanity, to confront our deepest fears, and to navigate the treacherous currents of the human condition. Buddy cop. Picture two unlikely partners, one by the book and the other a reckless maverick, forced to put aside their differences and work together to take down the bad guys. The buddy cop subgenre is a cinematic dance of clashing personalities and complementary skills where the chemistry between the characters is as essential as the high-octane action. Films like Lethal Weapon and Bad Boys captivate us with their blend of humor, camaraderie, and adrenaline-fueled thrills as we root for these mismatched heroes to overcome their obstacles and emerge victorious. Spaghetti Western. The spaghetti western subgenre, pioneered by Italian filmmakers, offers a gritty, stylized take on the classic cowboy tale, stripping away the romanticized veneer of the traditional western and delving into the moral ambiguity of the Old West. Films like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and Once Upon a Time in the West captivate us with their stark visuals, morally ambiguous protagonists, and the eternal struggle between civilization and the untamed wilderness. Romantic comedy. The romantic comedy subgenre invites us to surrender to the whirlwind of emotions, to experience the butterflies of first love, the ache of heartbreak, and the exhilaration of finding that one person who completes us. Films like When Harry Met Sally and Crazy Rich Asians captivate us with their ability to blend the timeless dance of the heart with the universal language of laughter, reminding us that the path to true love is often paved with the unexpected and the delightfully absurd. Disaster. The disaster subgenre plunges us into the heart of these high-stakes scenarios, where the stakes are life and death, and the only certainty is the relentless march of the impending doom. Films like Moonfall and The Day After Tomorrow captivate us with their ability to blend the awe-inspiring spectacle of natural disasters with the intimate human stories that unfold in the face of such overwhelming adversity, reminding us of the fragility of our existence and the resilience of the human spirit.